So one of the things that people need to realize when they're in a relationship is you represent your spouse and your spouse represents you. You represent your spouse represents you, you guys are representing each other. Meaning, when you go out there on the street, the way you carry yourself as a man and a woman, the way you talk, the way you portray yourself makes you look bad and it makes your spouse look bad. Not only you, it also makes your spouse look bad. Because they're going to look at the person that you're with like, yo, why is he out here doing that? Why is she carrying herself like that? They're going to look at your spouse and be like, yo, that's kind of crazy because you're with this person. And just like how our kids represent us, our kids go out there and they're carrying themselves in a certain way or they're doing certain things, they look at the parents. Because the first thing they're going to say is they must have got that from their parents. Who did they learn that from? Why are they acting like that? You get what I'm saying? They're going to look at the parents and be like, yo, you must be the reason why your kids are acting like that. And your kids is out here wilding. And in all actuality, it does make us look bad as parents. Because people are going to think that that's how we are too. And it's the same thing when you're in a relationship. If you are with a man that carries himself a certain way, do certain things a certain way, and you're with him, that means you accept him for who he is, and you are okay with the shenanigans, you're okay with the righteousness, you're okay with the ghetto-ness, you're okay with him not being respectful and being rude or dressing a certain way and carrying himself a certain way. You're okay with it because you're in a relationship. You're in a full-on relationship with him. And it's the same thing for the man being with a woman. And that's why for me, the thing that I do or the thing that I look at is if I'm going to date a woman, she has to have respect for herself outside of me. She got to carry herself with respect. She got to be respectful towards others and to be respectful towards herself already. While she's single, while she's by herself, she got to be respectful already without somebody being in her life, without it being me in her life. Because if she already have respect for herself, if she already carries herself in a respectful way, if she's already modest, if she already dressed modestly and all these things, that means it would not be a challenge for her to transition that into a relationship because she's already doing that for herself. She's already doing that on her own. So you represent your spouse represents you, and there's no way in hell I would have somebody be in my life that's going to make me look bad because I carry myself in a certain way and I want my spouse to carry their self in a certain way. All right, you already know what